Hello, Forever Family. Once again, it's time to do another Bible study video to make disciples. Have you ever wondered if all the versions of the Bible share the same message? Well, God has given me the calling to try to find out if they all say the same thing. How is that happening? Well, God has given me a website called www.wherescripturespeaksclearly.org, which has the same message done in over 50 different versions of the Bible. And so we do the same message trying to reach whoever with the gospel. And also, there's a platform called Where Scripture Speaks Clearly. We have a Facebook page, Parler, MeWe, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Rumble, and Vimeo called Where Scripture Speaks Clearly. So now Ecclesiastes 3, verse 1 through 13. The tagline for www.wherescripturespeaksclearly.org is passion to make disciples, and that's what God has given me. The passion to do the same message in multiple versions of the Bible on multiple platforms so that everybody can have a chance to hear the gospel and get into a relationship with Jesus, the Messiah issue. Ecclesiastes 3, verse 1 through 13 from the Message Bible we read. There's a right time for everything. There's an opportune time to do things, a right time for everything on the earth, a right time for birth and another for death, a right time to plant and another to reap, a right time to kill and another to heal, a right time to destroy and another to construct, a right time to cry and another to laugh, a right time to lament and another to cheer, a right time to make love and another to abstain, a right time to embrace and another to depart, a right time to search and another to count your losses, a right time to hold on and another to let go, a right time to rip out and another to mend, a right time to shut up and another to speak up, a right time to love and another to hate, a right time to wage war and another to make peace. But in the end, does it really make a difference what anyone does? I have had a good look at what God has given us to do. Busy work mostly. Truly, God made everything beautiful in itself, in its time. But He's left us in the dark so we can never know what God is up to, whether He's coming or going. I've decided that there is nothing better to do than to go ahead and have a good time, get the most we can out of life. That's it. Eat, drink, and make the most of your job. It's God's gift. Ecclesiastes 3, verse 1 through 13. Now, as we have a website called www.wherescripturespeaksclearly.org, which has over 2,500 complete book studies, topical teachings, and different formats of sharing the gospel. We do the same message in over 50 different versions of the Bible. There, hold on, excuse me. We also have platforms on the Facebook page, Parler, MeWe, YouTube, and Twitter, Instagram, Rumble, and Vimeo. They're all called Where Scripture Speaks Clearly. So, as a Christian, I'm supposed to share the gospel, so that's what I just did. Now I'm going to ask you to do your part. What is your part? Whatever platform you're watching these videos on, let the platform know if this message reached you or if you're engaged in this message and why. Leave a positive comment. What I've learned in ministry, sometimes it takes one courageous person to leave a positive comment for someone else to do the same thing. And I'm going to try to put in the comments section some questions. The purpose of these questions is to find out who's watching these videos so that we can team together to share the gospel, to reach more people with the gospel so they can get into a relationship with Jesus, Messiah, the issue. That's the only reason for the questions. If you want to store treasures for yourself in heaven, well, we just use Scripture to explain Scripture. So if you hit that share button, you are actually doing a great commission of sharing the gospel. So like a year ago, God put on my heart to make some shirts and some masks. On these shirts, on the front and the back, he had me put scriptures on both sides. On the mask, he had me put a picture of the bookcase of Bibles that I started this website on. Now I'm going to try to put those videos on the different platforms to get your feedback on there. And I have some exciting news. God has opened up a door for something else, a new type of shirt. And when it comes in, I'll do a video so I can get your feedback on them. It's going to be really cool, I believe, but we'll see. Just being obedient to what God has put me on to do. So now that you watch this video, like, share, follow, subscribe, these different sites so you can always know when there's something new. Rate these videos, like these videos. Get involved in these sites. Maybe the fact that you get involved, somebody else might get involved as well. So, now that you watch this video, under Where Scripture Speaks Clearly, all these sites have the same name. Where Scripture Speaks Clearly. There's a Facebook page, Parler, MeWe, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Rumble, Vimeo. Where Scripture Speaks Clearly. Do the same thing on those sites. And then, because it has the most content and you can read at your own pace, go to www.wherescripturespeaksclearly.org, which has the same message done in over 50 different versions of the Bible. And there's going to be some new Bibles added pretty soon. So God is moving on some positive and cool things on these sites. So I'd love for you to get involved in them. So now go to these different sites. Get involved in these different sites, and the fact that you might get involved might encourage someone else to do the same thing. So I'm always adding more book studies, topical teachings, and different formats of sharing the gospel. So keep coming back. It's goodbye for now. Hit that share button. Get involved in these different sites, and then tell your friends about them. God bless you. Be blessed always. I'm always adding more book studies, topical teachings, and different formats of sharing the gospel. Goodbye for now. But see you again soon.